Hey everyone! Thanks for checking this out. I haven't done one of these in a long time, a behind the scenes video, so I thought it was time to give it a go again and see if anyone is more into it these days or less into it these days. But if practice makes perfect, then this is probably going to be pretty but let's get into it. One of the major obvious upgrades to this video was that we got a drone with the help of all of my amazing Patreon supporters. Thanks guys. Vaughn is absolutely smitten with the thing. So we got some really cool shots and had a great time shooting with it. But that wasn't the only upgrade to this video. We went back to sort of basics, I guess, and spent some time relearning techniques that we maybe got a bit sort of lazy about. We learned some new tricks as well. We, not just in the filming department, we experimented with things like where I stood in, near the mic when I was recording and tested that out. And yeah, one of the coolest upgrades was that we got a session musician, an epic guitarist, to record and add that power that I think adds so much to the track. I'm really excited to keep playing with that sort of idea and that sound. So yeah, then I had a gig in Somerset West. So it was a 2-day gig. I had a whole day of rehearsals and then I had an actual show the next day. And so instead of driving for an hour each way 2 days in a row, I thought, let's try to find something out there, somewhere to stay, and while we're there, potentially shoot something because it's a different part of the world that I've, not filmed in before. So I did some research and discovered Lalapanzi Lodge, and I contacted them and I asked them if they were cool to let me film there, and they were. So suddenly we had a shoot, and that was at the beginning of May, and I mean this came out in June, so a lot happened between May and June. It's the first time that I ever played any sort of major role in making my own costume. Usually I just have costumes that I've collected over the years, things I've bought, and I'm talking over the last 15 years, not just recently, or things that have been made for other shows over time that I've kind of taken and put together without actually doing any sewing or cutting or tweaking, it's just kind of piecing things together. So I got a sewing machine for my birthday, which is something I've wanted for ages, just to be able to sew 2 pieces of material together, because some of the stuff I've worn in the past has been really simple, and I thought, geez, if I could just make that myself. A lot easier said than done. Anyway, this is the first time that I took some stuff and actually shredded it. It took a bit of this and a bit of that and sewed it all together and saw how it would fall, and I even dyed some of the stuff to get that distressed sort of look, and I used press studs in some bits to get details, not that I think anybody could see those. I planned on wearing different boots, and then I forgot them at home, but they'll make an appearance in the next video. But yeah, it was actually a lot of fun. So we went out and we filmed 3 days actually, 2, because we still filmed the morning that we were leaving, and we shot at the actual cabin we were staying for those shots of me sort of getting ready and standing looking out at the forest, and we shot in the forest right next to the cabin, and then we drove just in the immediate area to find that 2 different fields actually that we got those dramatic drone shots at. So that was really cool. It was such a winning location. So because it was Vaughn's first time filming a music video and shooting a subject and not just the landscape with the drone, he got a little too close to me. You might have seen me share this on social media, but he came very, very close, and I had to pull some ninja moves. All those years practicing dodging waiters at cocktail events finally paid off. This is my first totally independent release in a few years, quite a few years, since Pro actually. So we spent a while working on it. Nothing, that I meant I needed to get it out urgently, no deadlines. And it meant that I had time to finally learn DaVinci Resolve for editing. I've been using Premiere for years, and I meant to start using Resolve last year. In March already I upgraded my PC to be able to handle it, and then just because of the pace I was putting out videos last year, I just did not get around to sitting down and spending the whole 20 minutes to do a basic tutorial. I mean, really. And it's life-changing. It's a complete game changer. I'm loving it so much. It's so cool and just made things so much more efficient. And we struggled for a while to figure out what to call it. I think I kind of thought it's a bit of a new vibe, a new year, new sound. Whenever I make an in-game character in anything I play, I usually default to using the name Stregheria, which I've made up years ago from the Italian word strega, for witch, I think. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it properly. And so I thought about calling this track Stregheria, and then when we kind of researched it a little more and thought, cool, bit of a witchy vibe in the forest, strange character wandering around playing violin, and what is she doing if you happened upon that, and then kind of Stregheria seemed to work better, the idea of witchcraft versus the actual witch. Yeah, I premiered the video while I was in Zambia, dominated my brother's PC to be able to do that, and got my first ever super chats and super thank yous, so super thank you to you guys. It was kind of bizarre actually, because I'm so used to like, oh hey guys, how's it going, and where are you coming from, and all of that, and then suddenly there'd be these things popping up and I was like, what's happening? But yeah, thank you so much, that was very cool to see. That's just about it. Next up, I am going to release an acoustic version of Stregheria. I thought I'd try an acoustic video and see where that falls. I know some people just like that vibe. So that's coming up probably in the next couple of weeks. And I've already filmed my next video, which is going to be a big one. And what else is going on? I'm planning on live streaming soon. I'm not going to live stream on this channel though. I'm going to play some music, answer some questions, chat, hang out, have some wine, probably for liquid courage. But I've made a whole new channel for that. So if you're interested in live streams and interested in hanging out, then I'll leave the link for that below for my new channel. And yeah, I think that's all that I have to tell you about this one. Thank you so much for watching and supporting and listening, and yeah, looking forward to putting out more stuff for you guys this year. Bye.